What is going on, fellow gamers? Today is Thursday, and I'm saying that for the second time because I made a video about, let's say, 14 hours ago regarding Red Dead Redemption 2 and its whole leaked crossover with GTA Online. I'll say that's as much as I'll say from it. I'll have the videos linked down below for you guys to check out. If you're a fan of Red Dead Redemption 2 and are hyped for it, I suggest you give that video a quick view. But let's move along with why you guys came here. So, I've had a bunch of people on my Instagram. If you're not following, it's TCMF Games. It's linked down in the description below as well. You can go check that out. I've had a bunch of people on there asking me to make a video regarding the Modern Warfare series, and more importantly, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. When are we gonna get it? What's happening with it? We got Modern Warfare Remastered, but we're not getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Where is it? What's going on with it? So, let's discuss it. So the original hype with the Modern Warfare trilogy possibly getting remastered was essentially with the Modern Warfare trilogy package that leaked not too long ago. Maybe it was I think about 2 years ago. We had a Modern Warfare trilogy package that leaked, and it had Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, and all these rumors started to swirl where people thought this was going to be the remastered trilogy for the current generation of consoles, but in the end, it just came down to just being a collection for the last generation of consoles. This was just a collection for the Xbox 360, and it was included Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3. And it wasn't even a big announcement. It was just released, and if you wanted it, you could get it. That's it. That was essentially it. That was essentially it for that. Everything moving on from this is basically just speculation by people and thoughts, but it has some basis to it. And I've taken some of these, and obviously if you hear them yourself, these are things that you have probably thought about, and maybe some of the stuff you have not probably thought about. Now, the second point is regarding the Modern Warfare series and backwards compatibility. So the Modern Warfare series is the only Call of Duty game for the 360 that is not backwards compatible on the Xbox One. You have Call of Duty 2, 3, Black Ops 1, 2, World at War, Ghost, and Advanced Warfare, all backwards compatible on the Xbox One. And the thing is, you have Ghost and Advanced Warfare on the Xbox One already in a better running fashion than the last gen versions of the games, but we still have those, but we do not have the Modern Warfare series backwards compatible. So that's the first point that people have put in their minds, that hey, they're holding these to make them all Modern Warfare Remastered. And also add to that, we got the first Call of Duty in Modern Warfare Remastered fashion. We got it last year. So there's no way that they're not going to make a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and a Modern Warfare 3 Remastered. Now, moving along from that, now the third point is that they could be waiting for the 10-year anniversary of the game. Now, this is because of 2 points. This is because it is the 10th anniversary of the game, so they could be celebrating it with remastering the second Modern Warfare game. And also the second point is that the fact that in 2019, we are also going to get the next Infinity Ward game. So next year in 2018, it's Treyarch, and then in 2019, we are going to get the next Infinity Ward game. And if obviously, as most people know, Infinity Ward are the people who created the Modern Warfare series. Not the case how it is right now, because the creators are actually at Respawn, but putting that all to the side, the Infinity Ward studio are the people behind the Modern Warfare series, so it could align in 2019 to release alongside the next Infinity Ward game, just like Modern Warfare Remastered. It released with Infinite Warfare, and that was an Infinity Ward game. So 2019, we could possibly be getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered because it's 10th anniversary and because it's an Infinity Ward game. Now, there's also a fourth point, and this one is more so for myself, and the fact that next year, and this is probably going to be the one that most people will be excited for because it's closer than 2019 and it's closer than never. So, in 2018, we are going to get Treyarch's next game, and Treyarch's next game has been rumored to be a game in the modern era. So if you want to go find out more information on that, I'll have my video linked down below where I talk about this and how the 2018 Call of Duty by Treyarch is going to go in the modern era and how it's possibly going to be Black Ops 4, but also a new series by Treyarch. So putting that to the side, there's the possibility that next year we'll get Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and that's for the sole reason that next year's Call of Duty is modern. We could be getting a modern era game from Treyarch, and we can also be getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, which is also a modern era game for 2018. Now, the thing about that, I personally wouldn't put that as the case, because now I get into the fifth point, and the fifth point is not for the fact that it'll probably happen that we'll get a new remastered Call of Duty, but more so in the probable case that we might not get it in the near future. And that's because Modern Warfare Remastered happened because of Infinite Warfare's backlash. Infinite Warfare got so much hate. As all of you know, Infinite Warfare got the video that was one of the most, or I think the most disliked video on YouTube, and it had a whole horrible year of bad PR and just bad news surrounding it. And when the game released, they were obviously worried about the sales, and they put Modern Warfare Remastered packaged with Infinite Warfare. And that was a complete tactic to just increase the sales of Infinite Warfare. But even with that, the game didn't sell as well as previous Call of Duty games. So we could probably not be getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered next year or even the year after that, for the sole reason that Modern Warfare Remastered was created because Infinite Warfare just had horrible news around it when it was promoted, when it was revealed, and all of that. And that's essentially it. That's all my points here. The first point being the Modern Warfare trilogy, where we had the Xbox 360 collection. The second point was the Modern Warfare series not being backwards compatible, being the only Call of Duty series not being backwards compatible. And the third point was that we could be getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered on its 10th anniversary in 2019, also because Infinity Ward is making the game for that year. And there's also a possibility that we might get it next year just because Treyarch's game is going in the modern era. But again, with that, I don't see that happening because that game is going to do well. It's a modern era game. It's a game by Treyarch. Treyarch has a good name with gamers, so it's probably going to sell well, and they don't need to make a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered game to go and release alongside with it. But that's it. That's essentially it. You guys bring up your own thoughts. What do you guys think from what I've said? Do you think we're going to get it in 2018? Do you think we're going to get it in 2019? I shoot for 2019 just because it's Infinity Ward's next game, and Infinity Ward still has to recollect its reputation that it once had. So we could possibly be getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered with that game to celebrate its 10-year anniversary and to release it with the creator's next game. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button. It really shows support for the page. And subscribe if you're new. I got a video every other day, unless that there's a day where something's really interesting, and I'll post it on that day. I'll check you guys out on the next video.